What do you mean, bro? We got Corona.
Turnable, it's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Like 20. One, Omaha. Yes.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On play action, now Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. The tackle made by Blake Martinez. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Rodgers going to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he's got this down to the 35. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Who got 17? Who got 17? Hey, one set. Check Mike 54.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Allen Lazard, 36 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. They go play action here on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. With that incompletion, I want to revisit some playoff talk. We talked about the top 2 seeds, but let's break down the AFC playoff picture. Ravens and Pats on top. If the season ended, we'd be looking at the Bills in the 5 spot and the Steelers the 6. That would give us wild card games of Bills, Chiefs, Steelers, Texans. You give the Titans, Raiders, Colts, or Browns any shot, Charles?
I give the Titans a shot. They get Houston twice in the last 4 games of the year. And the way they're running the ball with Derrick Henry and their defense playing well, yeah, they're very confident right now. The Raiders, no, I don't give them that type of a shot. I think they're a year ahead of schedule with the season that they're having. The Colts, I do give them a shot. Okay, Jacoby Brissett, if he can get hot down the stretch and they get Marlon Mack back running the football, I think they can have an impact. In Cleveland, no, I don't give them any shot.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
13.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
On first down, Rodgers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Tight end right. 3 down. Hey, check. Hey, check 26. Two-thirds.
Now Rodgers.
Pick it. Oh my God, that was right in his
hands. But that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Throwing is Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 6 yards away. And the Packers have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain. So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Garoppolo now, 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's a terrible pass.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. Gets past one man. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 33 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Tie ball game. Still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Rodgers now to throw. He's got it to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
What we got? Watch the eye. Check. Crunch.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
Check.
Dive.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, it did it with my other controller. Like, I have a certain controller that...
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
I know it's fucking. Like that.
And it's taken in at the 9.
So
we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Allen Lazard, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Now Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because
and he's into the clear. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter. So we're right back. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Don't you hate when you see someone wide open and you
the
about
pass
to get
rush
sacked?
will be equally intense here on
That
second down
off.
following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now it's Rodgers. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Zadarius Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
I barely punt either. I only punt if I'm like,
now look at
it's
this.
like 20 yards.
12, and they're going to
if I need like 20 yards, that's the only time I really punt. That barely even happens.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down.
Ooh, what a dot.
He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Normally I don't like to take risks.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receiver...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 7 yards away as they have taken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football.
Yeah.
Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback,
doing the formation.
Saying, okay,
like, I didn't want that to happen.
Good, right?
Smart quarterback.
This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
You said you got the Saints playbook?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive
underway.
You on the following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? You just throw that out the window?
I'm a fan of real life.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
I literally had an interception right in my hands. I swear that happens all the time.
Cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up.
Everybody be picking the Ravens. Like either the Ravens or the Chiefs. They always picking every time I lose.
To throw again.
Can't possibly lose.
Setting up the screen here.
I could beat the Ravens. I can't beat the Chiefs.
He went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the
Chiefs
29.
are hard. I never beat the Chiefs. I always beat the Ravens though. Either I lost probably like once or twice with the or against the Ravens.
Convert on 3rd down.
Your playbook?
Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Yeah, they always run that stuff, and
that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yeah, at least I don't got a running quarterback because like Garoppolo, he's a passing quarterback. He a passing quarterback. He all right, but like his speed ain't really that good in Madden.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers.
Can you get in there? Let's go.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
I use every team's regular playbook. I don't switch playbooks.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 13 yards, first down, Packers. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they try the sweep to Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Check 24. Check 24.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, 54 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
All right.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now. They're right
I figured you would go to Devontae
Did it feel
Adams.
to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead,
Oh, he got superstar?
just
I
one
know he
score.
don't have the X-Factor.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Yeah, he ain't know
And
Julio
he'll get it up
Jones.
just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Like, I know a key player. I know a key player on this offense is George Kittle, though. George Kittle really
now clinging
helped
to
me.
a one-score lead.
Yeah, Kittle's a really good
operating within that
tight
4-minute
end.
offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage,
Garoppolo.
how would you say, consistently. Right? You don't need the big shot.
A
Yeah,
big seam, and he
did the same
might
thing
go
last
all the
play.
way. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel,
Go for 2.
65 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2.
I almost played on the wrong kid.
One Omaha. Hey, get hot.
Garoppolo, after the fake give to Breida, steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strengths.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before.
Wow. I hate when that
Make a few
happens.
additional
I
changes
swear,
along the way because I'm sure
that
the
happens
defense will
every
make some
time I
adjustments,
play a
but if they
game.
have
Like,
great confidence,
it
having
bats and it goes
scored
to
last time
the
out.
A
other team. Like,
well-executed
that play really,
22-yard
like,
gain.
it always goes against me. Man, Lazard's killing me right now.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep
Yes, sir.
downfield.
What?
He's gonna take it
Oh
in.
my God.
Touchdown, Packers. Geronimo Ellison, 53 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a one-score game. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, we score on special teams 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Vikings
He's going to have to
offense
protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play.
You should try though. Like they actually have good. Like they have. I think Dalvin Cook as their X factor.
Completes it to the tight end Kittle. The 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle. 42 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well,
Aaron Jones is good, but
you're inside 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, he's good though. Aaron Jones. That guy's good. Yeah. I know, I'll probably say like the top running backs right now. Or McCaffrey.
And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
McCaffrey's ahead of everybody. I don't care. I would say McCaffrey.
Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Maybe Dalvin Cook. Or maybe Saquon. Maybe Barkley.
First down carry by Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run too. Sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down. I mean, they like to press it downfield
really
if they don't have it.
And he's pretty strong for
which is exactly what we saw. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. As he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
He could be the wide receiver.
36 now. 1st and 10. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
I'm thinking you are.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now Rodgers.
Buckner? Oh.
Looking end zone, but it's
Buckner
incomplete.
Is good, man. I don't even know how to throw the ball. Yeah, I always got to take the sack. I know, I just knew how to slide. Alright. Like you hold it. Just push down. Alright.
Now Rodgers throwing again.
That was right in his hands. He's always dropping that. This kid. Jimmy
This
Ward.
offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
He's actually going to go away. What a end.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
So, GG though.
And
GG,
that
man.
one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very
yo,
end
that's
of
going
this
to
one.
end the
The
video
score of the
today.
final
Make sure
play
to
that
like,
they didn't
subscribe,
need to have. They didn't just run out the
and
clock,
more
though.
will be coming
They
your
added
way.
to their final total.